Wise Words in an all new episode, and I am your host, SJ. Happy Pride Month, everybody. So, I wanted to talk about a thing that's really important to me being a woman. I'm an older woman, obviously, or I'm an old lady, whatever you want to call me. Or whatever I call myself. I'm going to talk about my experiences growing up as a woman in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and so forth. Because I didn't have to worry too much about it when I was a young girl. But certainly in the 70s, late 60s and 70s, how men approached women in a very different sort of a way. You know, very much blatant kind of talk to me, and I'll share a couple of experiences that today they would probably be sued. I was working for a company in the early 1980s, the late 70s, early 80s, and I remember the boss saying to me, the president of the company, you know, you're a loudmouth Jewish broad with big tits. And I was shocked because nobody had ever talked that way to me before. Yeah, I'm Jewish, and yeah, I do talk loud at times, but to blatantly tell me the size, you know, my boobs, that was a shocking thing. And I've had people approach me before, people, and grab me, you know, like grab my boobs and experience that. And I've had that happen like at job interviews and different situations where that's how they approached me. And you know, the thing that I found very difficult growing up is what do you say to somebody when they've approached you that way or said something like that to you as a woman? You know, a lot of times for me, my reactions didn't happen until after I was approached in this way, because I'm not somebody that reacts right away to things, which is probably good for me because today I'd probably slap the person across the face. But back in those days, I was like in shock when somebody did something to offend me like that. And mostly men, not women. Women don't approach you that way. They don't talk to you that way. They don't demean you in that way. You know, one of the shows on TV that was a big hit was Mad Men. And you know, I couldn't even watch that show because I know that a lot of that show was men demeaning women. And I really, as a woman, I take offense to anybody telling me what to do, trying to tell me how to behave and what I should or shouldn't do. And most of the time now, if somebody tries to tell me what to do, I say, excuse me, do you mind if I tell you something? I find that what you're saying to me is very offensive, and please don't talk that way to me because it's not going to work. You know, even my own husband, if he at times has said things to me and I go, honey, I appreciate what you're trying to say to me, but I find it very offensive. So please don't talk that way to me. And you know, years ago, I would never have said that. I would have taken it, and I did take it. I didn't know what to do with the guy, the boss, who said those nasty things to me. He was my boss, and I needed that job. A lot of times, you know, we needed our work, so we took whatever people were saying to us, like, what a body, you know, what a body you have, you know. It's like, that's offensive to me. Okay, so, you know I have a decent body, but you don't need to tell me that I do. I find that offensive, you know? And I just want to talk to people out there who feel like they have been objectified. Don't let it happen to you. Speak your mind. Speak your mind in a nice, decent way. And happy Pride. Remember to email me if you have any opinions about this or things have happened to you in this way they happened to me. wisewords@jltv.tv. Reach out to me, SJ, you know, because I will be there for you. I have been there. I've had lots of experiences in my life, and I hope with Wise Words I can help you through many different things. And you know I love you no matter what. I love you because you're you, and you're trying to be yourself. And you're winning, and I see you, and I hear you, and I love you. So remember that. You know, give yourself some flowers today, okay? I love that. Buy yourself some flowers for you.